Hey guys, this is Shane. Welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel. And today, hey, I want to show you something I bought that you can give me some input on pricing. And hey, is this going to be a boom or a bust? I'll make money on this, but boy, this was a lot of work getting it, and just more than usual. So here's the deal. And I was at an estate sale. And I actually was able to go on the first day. I had finished up some meetings and I was going to get some lunch, and it's like, hey, I'm really close to this estate sale. So I got there probably an hour after it had started on the first day, which is very rare. I've got a day job. I do this on the side, and it's hard for me on these day one sales to get to them unless sometimes they're, if some auction or estate sale companies will start them like at 2 o'clock and go to like 6. It's easy for me then to maybe go after work or something. But in the middle of the day, plus, when you show up on day one, and if it's a crowded sale, sometimes you get the numbers to get in, and you may sit there an hour before if you're not first in line, which means that you got your number early that morning. So a lot of times it's just not feasible for me to stop by on the first day. But this one worked out. I was out off-site meeting, and I was close, and it worked out. It was in this really cool historic home. And there were lots of bookshelves, and I think I've got some photos. I'll pop up insets. The first set of shelves, the photos were of the place showed that it was full of books when I got there. Man, it was ransacked, and it turned out in the upstairs there were like 4 people there. They were a lot of looked like retiree type, book people. They already had big bags full, and they were all scanning. Which was interesting, because a lot of these books they were having to, they weren't barcoded books. But upstairs, probably because it was on the top shelf, and like this lady I worked with one time, she said it's a tall man job. I've got a tall man job for you. I'm 6'3", so it's like you get the tall man job. On the top shelf, there were 15 of these huge volumes, okay? And it was this Catholic encyclopedia. And it's a 15-volume set. These things are leather covered. They're huge. They weigh 4 or 5 pounds each, easy. These will have to ship, all 15 of these. I've got, they all kind of look the same from the outside, right? But these things, a lot of times they had varying states of wear on them. These are from like 1910, 1911, so they're over 100 years old. The bindings weren't broke, they have illustrations, maps. I did this quick comp. I saw them up there, and nobody could reach them, so I was like, and then there was another lady that showed up that, man, she wasn't scanning nothing. She was just throwing them in the bag. Anything she saw that was of her interest. And so I was like, okay. I cherry-picked a few things, that were of interest. I'll show you those some other time. But this, I'm like, nobody's going for these. These are, so I'm like, one of my cardinal rules, which I have violated multiple times. I guess, what's the point? It's kind of like a New Year's resolution, right? How long does it last? I mean, a cardinal rule is like, it's not like it's there so that when you break it, you can feel bad about it. Anyway, one of my cardinal rules is don't buy big, heavy stuff. Well, these are 15 volumes of really big books, really heavy. They were upstairs. I'm like, if I buy these, and everything was $1 each, so it was a great price. So I violated the cardinal rule. I paid $15 for these. They're huge. So now is it going to be a boom or a bust? What do you think I can sell these for? I've done some research, and I think I can get 150 to 200 is, I think, super easy. I would love to get 300 to 400 for them. I saw some versions of these, people listing them for $700, $800. I think that reasonably I might be able to list these. They're, individual ones are like $30, $40 a piece. $30 a piece, 15, that's $450 plus shipping. I think the condition of these, even though they're the 1910 editions, and they are really cool. People could use them. I don't know that somebody would pay that kind of money for decorative. Maybe they would. It's a little bit historical, a little bit decorative, a little bit religion, reference, There are newer versions of this, but I think these leather ones are so unique. I hadn't found any exactly like these. I may try listing these for, I may just list off 15 of them, you know, for like $400 plus shipping. See what happens. I don't really know that I'll get that, but just to kind of, you know, turn best offers on and see. So, you know, they're going to have to ship probably in 3 boxes at least, because look, I mean, look how, I'll lift up, look, 3 of them are that big. I mean, these things are ginormous. But anyway, so that's it. What are your thoughts? Boom or bust? Because, man, I tell you, taking these down the street, luckily I got them downstairs. I got them all paid for. I put them in the front room. The lady wrote me a ticket. I paid for them. Took them out to the front. I set them on, there's a wall. It's a historic town, historic area. I just set them on the wall. Like, who's going to get those? I mean, they run away with them. They're able to run fast. I went down. I was able to get my truck and get up the street and load them. So I didn't have to tow them all the way down the street on the hills. So anyway, boom or bust? What do you think? Did I get a deal? I mean, they're cool. And that's the reason I bought them. Over 100 years old, Catholic encyclopedias. You know, if I get $150 for them, that's great profit. Plus shipping. Shipping's not to be extra on these. It's going to be a lot of work just packaging and doing them though. So I don't know, you know, that 130, you know, take fees out of that, you know, make $100 on it. Is it worth that effort? I don't know. If I can make 400 out of them, 300 profit, yeah, that makes me feel better. So anyway, look forward to your comments, and maybe you've got some things that you bought that you wish you thought they were going to be a boom. They turned out to be a bust. You share that too. So remember, see cool, buy cool. And you know, my experience is you do that, you're doing all the other stuff right. You see cool, buy cool, build inventory. It's going to work out. So, hey, thanks for the views. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Stats say that we've got like 7,000 unique viewers a month, and we're sitting over a little over 3,100. So hit that subscribe button. Come back. You guys watch them. I'll keep doing it. We'll see what happens. Talk to you soon. Bye.